Good evening, everyone. Today, we're here to celebrate the 32nd gala honoring of our high school students for their achievements and the beginning of a new chapter that will change their lives.
Muy buenas tardes, me llamo Eliud Alcala y hoy estamos aquí para celebrar nuestra gala número 32 en honor de los estudiantes que celebran un nuevo comienzo en sus vidas.
Now we're going to have the ROTC do the national anthem.
Vamos a pedirle que se tomen de pies, por favor, para saludar nuestra bandera. Pueden tomar sus asientos.
Everyone can have their seats.
Gracias a los estudiantes ROTC de Lynn English High School.
Thank you very much to the ROTC for joining us this evening. We are excited to say that a great number of Lynn Hispanics have applied for the Hispanic Fund. It's a program that's been here for many years, and we're honored that every year the students from the different schools take the opportunity to look and to see how this could be of value to them. Thank you for doing that. High school students from KIPP, Collegiate, St. Mary's High School, Lynn English High School, Lynn Classical High School, and the Lynn Vocational Technical Institute have all been here for years. And these are all the schools that have partaken and participated in this year's program. We would like to thank every one of you, parents, siblings, friends, loved ones, that have taken the time and the opportunity to come here this evening and spend this night with us. It's, how could I put it? It's something that I myself and many people in this room cherish. This is something that we've worked hard for years and really are trying to grow and allow people to understand that this program is something that we want to see flourish more and more every year. We want to see more people come. We want to see more money donated. We want to see more opportunities for the children, for the kids, for the young adults in our community to be able to have the opportunity to get these becas, to get these scholarships. Sorry. The mission here is to uphold the scholarship, the foundation. You know, we want to be able to give that opportunity for all these students that are looking to further themselves, whether it be into college or whether it be into other programs. We want you to have that stepping stone that's going to help you to make that next move.
Estamos muy contentos de informarles que un gran número de nuestros estudiantes hispanos han aplicado para esta beca. Estudiantes de Keep Collegiate, St. Mary's, Lynn English High School, Lynn Classical High School, and Lynn Vocational High School. Voy a pedirle a todos los estudiantes que ustedes se pongan de pies. Please stand, graduates. These are our scholars. Estos son nuestros estudiantes. Thank you, Lynn. Take a seat. And we would like to thank each and every one of you. Queremos agradecer a cada uno de ustedes por entrar en esta conversación con nosotros y mantener esta organización que se dedica a dar becas a los estudiantes.
With that said, we'd like to move on to inviting
En este momento vamos a presentar los oficiales electos y aquellos que están en la contienda para nuestra ciudad.
In these moments, we're going to go ahead and we're going to introduce all of the elected officials that are joining us this evening, that are part of the committees here in the city of Lynn.
El señor Eric Dugan, School Committee, where are you? Thank you. Dana Capala, School Committee and candidate for Ward 4. Mr. Lenny Peña, School Committee. Mr. Coco Allison, Councilor Ward 3. And Mrs. Lorraine Gatelli, School Committee. Gatelli. We also have candidates who are here today. We have Donald Castle, Councilor at Large, running for Councilor at Large. Donald, are you here? We have Andrea Satterwhite running for School Committee. We have Michael Satterwhite for Ward 1. We have Natasha Maji Madre for Ward 4. And we have Sean Reed for School Committee. We have Mr. Hong Net, Councilor at Large. We also have our state delegation, Mr. Brendan Crichton, our senator. And Mr. Daniel Cahill, our state representative. We are also excited to have a few members who were past president, like Jose Alvarado. We have Madam Lucy Tisol, our first president and founder. Lucy. Thank you, Lucy. We have former President Laura Sanchez. And we can never forget our former president and school committee member, la señora María Carrasco.
We also have Jenny Armini, State Rep. Okay. So at this point, I want to introduce my sister. I'm very proud of her. It is my privilege to be here this evening. My name is Diego Rivera. For anyone that doesn't know me, I basically was born and raised here in Lynn, and I love this city. It's done a lot for me through the years. This evening, being here partaking in this wonderful event. As many of you may or may not know me, I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, but have 2 amazing older sisters who have shown and mentored me through the years growing up here in Lynn. My mom instilled, and this is very critical, my mom instilled in me some very important things growing up through the years here in Lynn. Sense of belonging and caring for those that we can affect most around us. Something that not too many people see every day, but something that we should always do. Affect the people around you, help the people around you. With that said, all 3 of us have always been connected to this great organization and want to give back to the community for which we came. It is with great pride, love, and admiration that I present to you my eldest sister, Vicky Rivera, President.
Okay, why is my little brother trying to make me cry? Welcome everyone, bienvenidos. Es un orgullo estar aquí con ustedes. I'm very proud to be with y'all here tonight. And just the showing, wow. Thank you for the love and support. Les quiero dar la bienvenida a nuestra gala anual. It's my pleasure to welcome you to our annual gala. On behalf of the Lynn Hispanic Scholarship Fund Board of Directors, I'd like to thank you all for being here tonight. It's beautiful to see all the families, all the supporters, community members, civic, business leaders. We really appreciate your support. De parte de toda la Junta Directiva del Lynn Hispanic Scholarship Fund, les quiero agradecer por estar con nosotros esta noche. Es hermoso ver todas las familias aquí. La mayoría de los papás de los becados están aquí. So, gracias por estar con nosotros. Verdaderamente agradecemos el apoyo de todos los que están aquí hoy. This evening is all about celebrating these young people. Our 2023 Lynn Hispanic Scholarship Fund Scholarship recipients. Esta noche completamente dedicada a celebrar a nuestros jóvenes, a nuestros becados. None of us would be here tonight had it not been for the initiative taken by one person in our community. Maria Lucy Tisol learned about a young man who needed to take a summer school class. And he didn't have the money to take it. That's all he needed. And she said, you know what? We can do something about this. So she got some folks together in the community. Hizo una colecta, como decimos en español. Right? And hence became the idea for the Lynn Hispanic Scholarship Fund. People, normal, regular people in our community, personas normales, comunes y corrientes, tenían las ganas de ayudar a los jóvenes en nuestra comunidad para poder mejorarse. ¿Listo? Y ninguno de nosotros estuviéramos aquí si no hubiera sido por esa idea. Hace 32 años, 32 years ago. And we've been able to celebrate over the years many young people. I want really quickly to point out, okay, first, before I forget, we have our new elected superintendent of Lynn Public Schools, Dr. Yvonne Alvarez. Could you please stand up? Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Alvarez. But I would also like, in the audience, for alumni, scholarship recipients, to please stand for a moment. We have a few. Woo! Awesome. And if you look around the room, there are people of all sorts of different ages. Not trying to call nobody out. But we have people here who literally got the scholarship the first year. Okay? Up through young people that have recently graduated from college. Okay? This is a familia, right? This is about helping our young people get to the next level, because that is how we build generational wealth. I'll stop there. I'm gonna go back to my friend and our founder, Lucy Tisol. As my phone is giving me issues. Sorry, you guys. As an acknowledgement for Lucy's vision in creating the LHSF, we would like to ask Lucy to approach the podium. Queremos aprovechar esta oportunidad para anunciar. Lucy, por favor, ven. Acércate. Chris Salamares Rivera. You have something? Okay, ¿quieres decir algo? Okay, micrófono. Listo.
Well, thank you for everyone who's here today celebrating this special event. It happened 32 years ago, and that tree grew up giving a lot of fruits, and is still giving. I'm very proud, not only to the people who worked so hard during the years, but also to the students that won this scholarship every year. Congratulations to every one of them. Congratulate and thank you to the people who worked so hard during the years in the Hispanic community. We really need more than that, but at least we're gonna start in something. And what is something? The education. The education is the main root to progress, to have everything that you dream about. And thank you very much. I don't want to take any more of your time, and enjoy the evening.
I'm super excited to make an announcement. And actually, before I make the announcement, I'm gonna ask, okay? We are also blessed this evening with the presence of two of the founding board members of the Lynn Hispanic Scholarship Fund, Carmen Rivera and Ana Morales. Queremos aprovechar esta oportunidad para anunciar que en el año 2024 vamos a otorgar nuestra primera beca inaugural de la fundadora en honor a Lucy por ser nuestra fundadora. In English, we want to take advantage of this opportunity to announce that in 2024 we will award our inaugural Founder Scholarship in honor of Lucy for being our founder. On behalf of all of us, we want to thank you for your initiative and leadership in creating this organization 32 years ago, which has permitted us to support the Latino youth in our community, helping them acquire education. De parte de todos nosotros, les agradezco por su iniciativa y liderazgo en crear esta organización hace 32 años, que nos ha permitido apoyar a los jóvenes latinos en nuestra comunidad a adquirir un nivel más alto de educación. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we go now? Yes, yes, we can. If we can take a quick photo. Ana, can
Nuestro alcalde, Jared Nicholson, es el número 59 alcalde de la ciudad de Lynn. El alcalde Nicholson comenzó su término el 3 de enero en el 2023 con un enfoque en su desarrollo de una ciudad a través de la provisión de mejorar las escuelas, mejorar las viviendas públicas, mejorar trabajos, mejorar la infraestructura y exaltar la paz en nuestras comunidades. Anteriormente de ser elegido como alcalde, el señor Jared Nicholson sirvió como miembro del comité escolar de la ciudad de Lynn y a su vez como profesor de leyes en el Northeastern University. En ese lugar trabajó arduamente con pequeños negocios y como abogado proveyendo servicios legales gratis a la comunidad y apoyando negocios pequeños con informaciones y subvenciones para los negocios. El alcalde Nicholson ha sido el alcalde que más se ha comunicado con nuestra comunidad latina en nuestro lenguaje en español. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the mayor of Lynn, Jared Nicholson.
Buenas noches. Muchísimas gracias, Eliud. Eliud is one of my favorite MCs for all these events. You're incredibly talented. Thank you so much, Eliud. Thank you. Round of applause. I would like to share, on behalf of the city of Lynn, our most sincere congratulations to the honorees of the Lynn Hispanic Scholarship Fund. Congratulations. Would also like to congratulate all your family and friends who are here tonight, who wish they could be here, who helped you along the way. Congratulations to you. Tonight is an amazing opportunity for us to recognize your hard work and achievement over many years. So we're proud of you for the work you're doing. And also to wish you luck in the years ahead. We hope that you know that the City of Lynn is incredibly proud of all that you have done and will always be rooting for you and wanting to support you in whatever you do. We also want to encourage you to stay involved. I mean, look around this room. You see a community that believes in you, that's here for you. Tonight is such an amazing moment for us to rally in support of you and to hopefully send a message that the Lynn Hispanic Scholarship Fund and all its supporters really want you to succeed in whatever you do, and also to showcase some really amazing examples of what that means for the community to come together with some amazing community leaders. The board of the Lynn Hispanic Scholarship Fund does amazing work, has been doing it for 32 years, and is something that I'm always proud to be associated with. Thank you to the board, by the way, of the Lynn Hispanic Scholarship Fund. And I love these opportunities to be able to hear from Eliud, to be able to hear from Vicky, to be able to hear, I'm looking forward to hearing tonight from Cecilia, to be able to see those role models who have done so much over the years to create these opportunities for us to come together and to support all of you. And I hope that you see that and take that with you wherever you go. I mean, I hope that you go off on your journey and adventure and studies and come back to this great city because you have so much to offer, and we would love to see that. But wherever you go, the feeling that you have tonight of community coming together and supporting one another, turning to one another, is one that is incredibly powerful. You can feel it in the room tonight. It's an amazing turnout of people that really believe in this city, believe in the Lynn Hispanic Scholarship Fund, and believe in you. And I hope it's a feeling that you feel that you can carry forward in all that you do and find that community wherever it is that you do go. Tenemos mucha suerte de tener este tipo de apoyo en nuestra ciudad y es algo que fue construido hacía 32 años con el trabajo duro de los fundadores y de todos los miembros de la junta de la organización y con las familias que se crean nuestros niños cada generación y tenemos la suerte de estar en la 32ª generación de estudiantes que están recibiendo estos fondos y es un honor inmenso estar aquí con una organización que tiene este tipo de servicio hacia tantos años. Entonces, muchísimas gracias por todo el trabajo de todos los organizadores que han creado estas oportunidades. Muchísimas gracias a todas las familias, los padres y amigos y no importa quién está en sus vidas que proveen este tipo de apoyo y amor. Es muy importante a la comunidad que estamos juntos en estos momentos y que todos se sientan este apoyo y amor de sus familias y también de su comunidad. Congratulations.
So, as you may know, you may not know, however, the board of the Lynn Hispanic Scholarship Fund has trusted a selective external committee to read and evaluate our scholarship application. And so, without further ado, I invite Vicky Rivera, who is going to present our selection committee.
Every year, it is super important for us to have independent individuals in our community read, evaluate, and ultimately select the scholarship recipients. In a former life, I was an admissions officer, so this holds a really dear place in my heart. But the board separates itself, right? The folks that sit on our selection committee are individuals from the community. Some work in our school system. Some were born or grew up here for most of their lives, but they all have a connection to Lynn. And I'm very proud to today just announce not only the folks that sat in this year's selection committee, but I really want everybody to see who they are. They took time to read each and every one of your applications. They had incredible conversations about why they thought you were the students that best represented the values of our organization. You're the future, right? And this selection committee, I think, did a very, very careful and thorough job. And honestly, I'm super excited to be able to present them to you. So as I state your name, I'm not gonna make you come all the way up here, selection committee, but as I state your name, if you could just please rise, I would appreciate it. So Coco Allenson. La doctora Laura Luna. Miriam Rodríguez Fusco. Anna Williams. And we had a fifth person on our selection committee who actually participated virtually. Modern times, my friends, modern times. Linda Nunez, who actually grew up here in Lynn. Many of us in the audience know her and her family, but currently resides in North Carolina. So she was able to give back in that way, all the way from the great city of NC. So thank you so very much for your careful consideration of our families. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? So, without further ado, we are very fortunate tonight to have someone who was actually in the first cohort of students to get the Lynn Hispanic Scholarship Fund. Cecilia Gutierrez, as you can see in your programs, has had an incredible, incredible journey to where she is today. I call myself fortunate to have her as a friend. We've known each other since we were kids. Cecilia is someone that has traveled this country, the world, and really represents the values of what this scholarship is all about. She has been in places that many of us couldn't even dream of going to. And I don't want to steal her thunder, but I'm super excited to invite Cecilia up here for our keynote address. Cecilia.
Gracias, Vicky. ¿Me pueden oír? ¿Sí? ¿Me pueden oír ahora? No, okay. ¿Aló? Okay. Qué placer estar aquí con todos ustedes esta noche. Cuando estaba sentada en sus asientos hace 28 años atrás, nunca pensaba que tendría la oportunidad de compartir mi agradecimiento y la historia de qué me pasó después que me dieron la beca. Ver a tantas personas que me vieron crecer, que me apoyaron, para mí es un gran regalo. He llevado toda mi vida, se lo prometo, con un objetivo: de hacer a mi comunidad y, más importante, a mi mamá, Carmen Moreno, que estás aquí, ser orgullosa de mí. Lo que voy a compartir con todos ustedes lo voy a hacer en inglés, pero quería comenzar en español para decirle lo especial que me siento estar con todos ustedes esta noche. And to the graduates, congratulations, because your life is about to change. I don't know. Okay. I remember precisely the moment that I knew my life was going to change. Of course, at the time, I didn't know that. At that time, I didn't know that I had made a decision that would put me on a path to mobility. But when I made the decision to join the Upper Bound program, to graduate from that program, it dramatically changed my life. I got a full scholarship to go to Boston College. And as a result of that decision, it placed me on a path of social and economic mobility that I dream for every child in this country. In fact, I would say that I have spent the last 3 decades, I'm going to be 50 on June 3rd, so believe me when I say this. I have spent the last 3 decades completely obsessed with one thing: figuring out how you eliminate luck from the equation of lifting people out of poverty. It is my deep obsession. And what we figured out in this country, no surprises, it's not a one-size-fits-all approach to combating poverty. In fact, what I would say is, the data says this: 6 blocks of where you grow up determines your life destiny. It determines how much wealth you will have in this country. It will determine your health. Even your life trajectory, how long you will live, is defined simply by 6 blocks of where you grow up in this country. My obsession about lifting people out of poverty began when I was 7 years old and became more pronounced when I entered college and began my career. So like you, I set off from this room with the scholarship to change the world. And I wanted to tell you what happened when I did that. So I went to Boston College. I loved college life. I loved it. It was the first of many awakening. It opened so many doors for me, and I was ferocious in my desire to learn and experience everything that I could. I joined every club. I auditioned for every play. I was terrible. I didn't get a single part. And I had some experiences that I will not share in front of our parents, but just trust me, you should have them when you go to college. And then I did things like I ran a program for 4th graders. I went to Jamaica and worked with people with leprosy. I traveled to Russia and spent a month performing across Russia. I ran for vice president of my student government. I won. I was the first Latina at Boston College to ever do that. I was running a budget of $600,000 at 26 years old. Yeah. And then I left college. And I will say that I had my next second transformative experience. So I left college and I moved to Houston, Texas. And I ended up working for a shelter for children that were neglected, abused, and were HIV positive. And at that moment in my life, I was 22 years old. I met a boy that I cared for who passed away in my arms. And I will never be able to recover from that moment, but I will say that a piece of me went with him when he died. And then the rest of my careers I will define as a series of tremendous adventures, lots and lots of risks, epic failures, and lots of successes. But I'll just give you a highlight of what those were. So I was the youngest special assistant with the New York City Board of Education at the age of 26. I served as the CEO of 2 nonprofit organizations in Miami, Florida. I became the deputy director of My Brother's Keeper Alliance at the Obama Foundation for about 3 years. And right now, I serve as the managing director of Blue Meridian Partners, where I run a $1 billion fund. And through it all, I have faced adversity, challenges, setbacks that were at times hard to overcome. But as I was reflecting about what would I be most important to share with you if I was sitting in your shoes today, I had 100, but I boiled it down to 3, so don't worry. I boiled it down to 3 things. I'll tell you what those are, and then I'll go deeper into them. So the first thing is, you are the master of your destiny. Number 2, write your sentence, and I'll unpack that for you in a moment. And number 3, build up your social networking skills. So let me unpack the first one. You are the master of your own destiny. The only person that can stand in the way of all the things you want to accomplish in life is you. I promise you that if you decide to give your life if you live your life in an intentional way, you'll be able to accomplish anything you set out to do. It may take you a lifetime, but I promise you that in order to do this, you have to be willing to spend time thinking about 3 things. What makes you come alive? What takes your breath away? What do you run to the most? You are living in the most extraordinary time in our country, where technology is only going to continue to advance, and The entire world is literally in front of you. When I was sitting where you were, I didn't quite understand that I had the entire world in front of me. And you get to decide every day how you're going to show up, how disciplined you want to be, the type of impact you want to have. You get to decide that. You are the master of your own destiny. Please don't give that power away to anyone else. Number 2, write your sentence. So 15 years ago, I did this exercise that invites you to write the sentence that you want to be known for. Mine is this. She spent her entire life working to lift children out of poverty and succeeded for millions of children and their families. You write your sentence and then you post it in a place that you can see it every day to remind you of the impact that you want to have in this world. What is powerful about my sentence is that when I was in discussion with my current job about joining my boss's team, he shared with me his strategy. And on page 3 of that document, it said, the goal is to lift millions of children out of poverty. And lastly, build your social network and skill. I intentionally placed this one last because for the last 20 years, I have not interviewed for a job. Every career move that I have had has been, Cecilia, I think you should join our team. Would you consider joining our team? And what I figured out is that this country is set up to keep many of our working class poor communities behind. It's just the way it's been structured. And for us, Black and Latino, it is particularly pronounced. And so the only way to be able to lift yourself up, it's not just through hard work. And believe me, I work really hard. It's through your social network. It's by being able to meet people, demonstrating your work, connecting with people. So when I say that, what I'm really trying to impart in front of you is it is just as important. To every person that you meet, you treat them like they are the most important person you will ever meet. Because you never know which one will help you reach your dreams. You just decide that every person you're going to be in college, beyond, in the community, they're going to be responsible for helping you achieve your goal. And if you live your life that way, it's going to be really, really, really important. And then the last thing on skills is this. I use a framework that has really helped me stay humbled and in a learning stance. And that framework goes like this. You know what you know. We know a lot of things. You know what you don't know. There's a lot of things that you know don't know. And then there's this whole body that says, you don't know what you don't know. And in that body of work, that I don't know what I don't know, but I want to learn and understand, that will allow you to build up your skill set and enter every opportunity with deep humility. All right, I'm going to end with a poem that I wrote that's called Where I'm From. I'm from arroz con pollo. From adobo, pastelito y habichuela con dulce. I'm from the dreams of my mother. Resilient, determined, beautiful, and laughing as she takes off her shoes to continue dancing. My mother is stunning, and every man around her completely charmed and waiting for a chance to dance with her. I'm from the fields of sunflowers swaying in the breeze, excited to be alive and comforted by being a part of a village. From la calle de San Francisco de Macorís, a small town in Dominican Republic, donde el pancero llega cada mañana en su bicicleta, con pan dulce y fresco y con chocolate caliente. I'm from merengue and bachata. I'm from the youngest daughter of my grandparents, Agustina de Asa de Germán y Ramón Germán. I'm from descendants of Spain and Africa and a mixture of so many other cultures. But more than anything, I am Dominican. I'm from experiences of loss so profound and deep that not a minute goes by in which that pain is not acutely present in my life. I'm from the longing of holding Darius again to the comfort of knowing we will be united one day. Allow me to face another day without him. I'm from late at night with a flashlight under the covers reading romance novels that completely ruin my expectation of what it means to be in love or any type of relationship for that matter. I'm from the heart of a sparkling with excitement at the opportunity to travel far and wide, to meet new friends, taste delicious food, and experience new adventures. A fearless spirit that still believes in magic and falling head over heels in love, in the power of laughter, and in the kindness of others. And finally, I am from my nightly cuddles with my son Grayson, who's here tonight, as we process our day, the highs, the lows, the failures, the successes, fully present. Where there is no place I would rather be than right next to him, drifting off to sleep, marveling at his progress, and how lucky I am to be his mom. Congratulations, graduates.
That was fabulous. So the moment we've all been waiting for. If I could please ask, the state delegation to please come join me. Mayor Nicholson. So I said this earlier in my comments in the welcome. We are here because of y'all. We're here to celebrate you, all of your accomplishments, and hopefully with the scholarship funds that we were able to fundraise with the help of every single person in this room, and then some, thank you very much, to help you on your journey as you go on and start your undergraduate careers. Your pathways, where you're gonna be next year, next fall. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna name the recipient. I'm gonna ask you to please come up here. You're gonna get lots of really cool stuff today. All right. Are we ready, folks? Almost. Uh-oh. So I am going to go in alphabetical order by last name. Hint, hint, students. All right. If we could please have Michelle Acevedo. Wait. You're not done yet. Jacqueline González Duarte. Pablo Granados. Cristian Gutiérrez Espinosa.
espérate, Cristian. Yeah, that's kind of an important one. Iris Guzmán de León. Kenny Hernández. Andrés Ocampo Ramírez.
Mine is $30, so don't. That's got more. The mayor's name.
Ángela Palma. Carla Pineda.
Where's the last one?
This is the last one. Lía Salazar y Parraguirre. Alexa Santa Cruz. Nadia Segura. Juliana Torres.
She knows everybody.
Harry Valdivicio. Lindsay Velázquez. Chantal Williams.